Former Law Society of Kenya LSK President Nelson Havi has hinted that President William Ruto might be impeached. According to Havi, is that the recent ruling by the High Court that declared that ODM is the majority party is a sign that it might not be an easy road for William Ruto, and that he should prepare for that. You've seen that the recent remarks by Edwin Sifuna has been something that should not be ignored. If I were those in Kenya Kwanza regime, the UDA side, you cannot ignore these critiques, the fierce critiques that Edwin Sifuna has made towards Ruto's regime. And Edwin Sifuna has fearlessly been saying that Ruto is a one-term president. He has said this not once, not twice. There are clips all over social media platforms of Edwin Sifuna saying that William Ruto is a one-term president and that William Ruto will be defeated in 2027 and that William Ruto has no numbers, that majority of Kenyans are not supporting William Ruto. Edwin Sifuna has severally made these claims. So you see, there has been something that has been going on within the ODM party. If you've been keen enough, you will realize that the ODM party, there are two groups in ODM party. There are those who are supporting President William Ruto, and that there are those who are supporting the Mwananchi, the common man. So before we look into this matter in detail, comprehensively, let's look at what Nelson Havi tweeted. So here is Havi's tweet. It says, "We told President William Ruto that the impeachment of Rigathi Gachagua was a preparatory act for his eventual impeachment by ODM, but he never listened. The following weeks and months will be nights of long swords. It will be more calamitous if Raila Odinga loses the AU election." So here Havi is so clear that one of the things that might save William Ruto's is the upcoming UC elections that is happening on 15th of Feb. I think that is next week on Monday. I'm not so sure. I think so. So is it on Monday? Something like that next week, whereby the Raila Odinga will be facing the Djibouti man Mahmoud Yusuf. So the AU election is happening next week, and Raila Odinga is going toe-to-toe with the Djibouti man Mahmoud Yusuf because he is a strong competitor in this race. And that Havi is saying that in case Raila Odinga loses this seat to Mahmoud, then it is going to be a night of long swords. That this is going to change everything. It is going to change the politics, a different politics that we've not witnessed before. And remember that you see, the ODM, as I've earlier said, the ODM, I've also seen that Orengo yesterday made a statement that telling the ODM party that they should not sit on this decision by the High Court. The High Court has declared that the ODM is the majority party. The Kenya Kwanza, the Azimio coalition is the majority in this regime, and that they should take on this. They should not let it go. You see, this is going to change everything, even the leadership in the National Assembly. If ODM gets serious and take this thing seriously, then it is going to change the leadership of the National Assembly. I saw also the other day that the Kikuyu MP Kimani Ichung'wah has already deleted that lead of majority in the National Assembly in his social media handle. He just made it Kimani Ichung'wah delete that. So James Orengo and Edwin Sifuna are speaking in one voice. This one should not be ignored. And also, one thing I'm realizing is that the ODM has been trying to play safe. if you've been very keen, is that the ODM has been trying to play safe. They have been trying to put GG, that their right leg is in government and their left leg is in the opposition. So ODM has been trying to play this game safely. They know. You see what happened in June 25th, the mass protest by the young people, that changed everything. And even the opposition realized that, wow, kumbe we are not the only one. You see the protest that has been happening in this country, it has been a politician-led protest. But this one, it was just a people-led protest. And this is that the ODM realized that, well, so people can ignore us, that we've been dominating this protest street, we've been dominating this thing, and now the people are waking up. And now the people have decided that they can do this by themselves. And that the ODM really understood this, and they like, I know, we are not going to enter into this government fully. We must divide ourselves. There are those who should be with Ruto, because we have those ODM guys who are defending Ruto like nonsense. Like anything Ruto is saying, they are there and ready to defend it. And then we have those others like the Kinasifunas who have been going and head on, telling President William Ruto, you are wrong, you are not supposed to do this, what you are doing is wrong, you are not following the rule of law, and that you are one-term president and all that. So ODM, to me, I think they are trying to play safe, and that the results of also of AU, of course, is going to determine a lot. And I'm seeing a situation whereby even if Raila is going to fail, I see that they are going to stick with Ruto for some time. This is my personal view, that the ODM and Raila Odinga will stick with Ruto, but not for so long. Not for so long. They are going to stick with him until some time. This sometime is before the 2027. It can even before June 2026 next year. I'm seeing a scenario whereby they will try to keep on playing their game. They will try to be in government and all that, but eventually ODM will get themselves out of this government. You see, ODM party don't want to die. ODM understand very well that the UDA party is no more, that the UDA is gone, and they are afraid to lose ODM. You see, once ODM is gone, is washed, it might be very difficult. It might be a very difficult thing to revive this party. And this is what the likes of Akina Sifuna don't want. They don't want ODM to be washed away. This has been a party that has been there. The Chungu has been there. So the Kina Sifuna and other ODM guys don't want ODM to die just like that. And this is the reasons that the ODM is trying to play safe. Others defending the government and others opposing it fiercely. So this is politics. This is a game of politics. Remember when Babawino said that when you eat with the devil, you must use a long fork and something like that. So this is what is happening, is something that it is not new in our political scene, because we understand our politics, but I think it is going to be difficult, as Havi insinuated, that for Ruto is going to be very difficult. Because you see, Ruto is trying so hard to bring people together. Is trying so hard to look to face a different direction, and the latest is going to the northeastern region. Is trying to at least consolidate votes to try to bring people together to ensure that they are backing him fully. You see, the only way to have a swift leadership as a president of a country is when we have people backing you. But if you have majority of people opposing you, opposing your policies, opposing everything that you're saying, then it is difficult. You see, you'll be forced to rule with bare hands, and that is something that it means that you must employ a dictatorial leadership. And so for Ruto is very difficult, because he understands that people are not supporting him anymore, and that he must do something. He must do something. For him to survive until 2027, he must do something. So how will this going to be? We are here because politicians, how it's about their interests. For politicians, it's about their interests. And once it is proven that there is nothing ODM is going to get from this government other than the cabinet secretaries, and that their future might not look good under the coalition or handshake with Ruto, then they might reconsider their decision, because for politicians also, being supported Mwananchi is one of the things that they want. You go to the ground and people shouting your name, singing your name. This is what also politicians want. But as a politician, you go back to the ground and people are booing you, people are throwing things to you. It's not a good picture. So for ODM, I think they are trying to play safe, and that they are ready. They are ready. If Raila wins, well and good. If not, they are ready to take a different directions. This different direction is what we are waiting to see, what they are going to do. Are they going back? Because ODM has been known as an opposition party, as a party that stands with the common man. So are they going to make a U-turn and go back to be pro-people, or will they stick together with the Ruto until the end? Time will tell. But as at now, things are getting thick. Politically, things are just there, but we are ready. We shall hear to talk about it. We shall hear to discuss about it, because all these things is about our country, Kenya, and we must protect our country, because this is the only home that we have. So that is it from me for now. Thanks for watching. This is Sophia Live.